Hello everyone, and welcome into yet another live stream 681 if I'm not mistaken, and also, where's Making the Corner? There is Making the Corner, there we go. Hello everyone, welcome into yet another live stream, hi Earthine, welcome. And today we'll be walking the video, because we're halfway there. Not quite with the video itself yet, but we're halfway there with the time. It's been 4 days, so yeah, I do only have 3 days left to finish the video, so I better pick up pace. But yes, yesterday I actually... there's only one more segment for me to script, which is good. Yesterday I also recorded the video, and so today we'll be able to just edit and render everything. And that way we should be able to get there really swiftly, rather. Thank you, Meg. It's 2 AM and I have finals today, tomorrow. Oh well, good luck then on the finals. Good luck? Ah, you can do it, it's fine, you don't need luck. You don't need luck, you can make it. You can make it happen. Alright, hold on, let me just open up. The folder? I'll just watch the stream all night. No. If you have finals, then I would feel much more comfortable if you went to sleep. Because finals seems pretty important. I would feel way more comfortable if you would just go to sleep to get some rest. I am more than happy to just turn it into a chill live stream. Let me open up some music. I'll just open up some chill music and this will be just a chill background stream. I have to wake up 5:30 anyway. Well, yeah, even more reasons to go to sleep really quickly. Unless... well, that's the pickle. You see, if you go to sleep for 3 hours, you will feel horrible when you wake up, but you will feel better later on in the day. So I think... I mean, it's up to you, of course, but I think it's... well, that does not seem calm at all. I said calm music. Ah, whatever, just the usual mix. Why not? You're an hour away from your school. Well, that could be another nap, right? There we go. It's not quite calm music, actually. Hold on. There we go. That's something at least. Well then, do let me know how the finals went. Do let me know. And in the meantime, I will finally get to the video. That's because I have made a fair bit of animations, and it's about time that we make them. Indeed, past make it.
Oh wait, you're done already? It's Max! Hey, make it?
Okay, that's the whole bit right here.
Okay, this isn't a Max history channel, so let's...
No, wait, that's the wrong segment. Oh my goodness, the introduction segment is this short? Oh no. Oh well. Be my Stetsus account. Alright. Oh, Stetsus! Stetsus, you should have told me it's you. My goodness. You're giving me no context clues to figure that out. Stetsus! Come on.
Okay, so x plus y squared...
Wait, did I not render the images for this? I did. I knew I did.
Okay, so...
This is my nighttime account. I mean, it's fine. I just had no idea it was you, Stetsus. Hi there, Mark. Welcome. And hi, Henger. Welcome too.
So x plus y squared... so x plus y...
Y right here. Oh, this is gonna be thrilling. Actually, I should render something in the background first. To not waste any time, I wanna be using my resources wisely. And for that, I should render something. Also, my taskbar would be nice if it worked. Polar coordinates. right here. Complex operation. All right. First, we have point moving forward. You can set its x coordinates, so left, right, to the x number, which I've already done. This one, and then the y coordinate to the y number. A y coordinate, so up and down to the y number, which means for this we're gonna need geometry nodes again, 360, because why not? I am rendering it as FFmpeg, that's good, okay. What's the title on this video? The intuition behind math equations, and it's mostly will be just the build up to the Euler's formula. That's the main cause of the video, will be just Euler's formula. I haven't scripted the Euler's formula segment yet, so still have that to do. But yeah. Okay, now right here we're gonna have the other one, which will be green, like so. And they are overlapping, aren't they? Apparently they are not. They are, yes, they absolutely are overlapping, I take it back. So first things first, this shouldn't be... Well, shucks, this shouldn't be Y, this should be Z, because I'm an idiot. So this should be Z, minus, plus, minus 3. Right? No, wait, that's wrong. That's the red one. Minus 3, and it should be Z. I'm so sorry, I'm getting a bit sick. Big fan from Zdan. Well, hi, Debda, welcome. Rhyme. Yeah, and if it rhymes, that means it must be true. So we can just set it a bit lower down. There we go. They don't look equal, but that's only because it has a minus in front of it, which, to be fair, isn't great because now they look offset. The minus always screws me over, but no, it's fine. So this will be the final coordinate of the thing, the thingamajig, right here, and then you're gonna move from off screen. Also, green will be green. I couldn't rhyme it. Actually, let's do perfect green, which is 1/3. There we go. And then we're going to keyframe the ball. It will go back, higher up, lower down, all around. There we go. Now this is fun because we basically set up geometry nodes in a way so that right here, if we move the ball around, we get the coordinates, which is what we want for this animation. Also stream on day 700. I have never played Osu. It looks terrifying. It's so quick. I don't think my small YouTuber brain can handle that speed.
X plus y squared equals x squared. X plus y squared equals x.
X right here.
Squared equals x squared plus 2x plus 2x.
There we go.
XY.
XY right away. And here, away we go.
XY 2xy y plus y squared. What is up with that? Well, what's up with that is the fact that if we imagine a line with the length x plus y, imagine a line with the...
Okay. And that's my fault. I hope you don't crash because of your new weekly grind. I'm fine, I've got 3 more days to finish the video. It's gonna be fine. Come on, 3 days to finish video? Pff, I could do that in my sleep. Alright? I'm not even trying. Well, this is only the first, like, half of the video. But I'm not even trying. This is easy. Easy stuff. Speaking of, let me just sip some coffee. Because I feel like it could help. I love rhythm games. I haven't gotten to Osu too much yet. I've never played Osu. It looks like witchcraft whenever I see anyone play it. So it's already this bad. I'm fine. I mean, look at this. Here's the thing. right now we are already editing the video. I have fully animated this segment. I right now am rendering up to this point, I would say, and these two are pretty simple to animate. So today I do plan on finishing all of this. Without the intro in the very beginning. All of this. I do plan on finishing it today. Now, I have how much more time? Look at this. Oh, milk and bug. That's such a nice looking art. My goodness. That is amazing. I have 3 more days. 3 more days. See, it's easy. Easy stuff, easy money. I can do it. I can make it. I can make it happen. And then it's gonna be quantum mechanics next week. Quantum mechanics is a breeze. X plus y, so... Oh yeah, right, I have to add in the frames. I haven't done that yet. X plus y. I didn't say X, I said ek. Oh well.
Then squaring it would be S squared. Would be
S square indeed.
square. That's where it gets its name from. Squaring it would be S
Square right here. There we go.
square. That's what.
What's this video about? Well, this will be about intuition behind math, but it will be just one big build up to the Euler's formula. That's the goal of the video. To explain the Euler's formula, basically. The best Beat Saber player in the world. That's insanity. I can only imagine it. Quantum mechanics is a breeze. I hope I can become someone who can say this in any context. Quantum mechanics is a breeze. That's because we'll be going over things which I've already explained in different videos, except compiling them into like a master video. And that's it. I've already well, the wave packet. I'm really close to having all the information to script the segment of wave packets, but up to that point, I've scripted most of it.
Square. That's where it gets its name from. It's squaring. Now we can see that x plus y squared is this.
This square, if I'm not mistaken.
Y squared is this.
There we go.
This square plus this.
Plus this square.
This square plus these two rectangles. All of these have their own.
Sweet, neat, nice. 28 notes per second. Oh my goodness, 28 notes per second. Oh, wow, that's like half the refresh rate of a monitor. That is a lot. "28 notes per second. That's insanity. How could you even comprehend that? Oh, I'm assuming you can't comprehend that. It's just more of an instinct at this point. That's madness. That is truly madness.
Plus these two rectangles. All of these have their own corresponding part.
Okay. If on stream today I edit everything up to like this point, I think that I'm confident. If halfway through, yeah. If I edit everything, a basic edit of everything after the halfway point, then I can off-stream finish the sounds and all and the rest, and then script the video, and then just go to sleep, relax, have fun. What's your degree level and what is it about? I don't have a degree. I am self-taught with everything. 15 notes per second is still insane.
Plus this square, plus these two rectangles. All of these have their own corresponding part. Or in other words, x times x. Or in other words,
Hold on. There we go. Please tell me I did not screw it up. We have a lot of animations here. There we go.
plus these
Yeah, this is supposed to all come together, isn't it?
these two rectangles. All of these have their own corresponding path. Or in other words, x times x plus xy plus xy plus y squared. So, hold on, why were you with the square way?
Yeah, I did mess it up. Fudge sticks, I'm gonna need to nest this real quick.
Corresponding path.
And this has to go right here.
Or in other words, x times x times x.
That was quick. Alright, kind of works.
Plus xy plus
There we go.
xy plus xy.
Alright, there we go, there we go.
Plus,
There we go. That's the plus, correct. Then this,
plus xy
then this.
plus y.
Ah, there we go. Okay. Should be all of them.
Y squared. So, hold on, why were you with the square? So, hold on, why were you with the square way? Like, don't get me wrong, it's pretty and all, but why go? Like, don't get me wrong, it's pretty and all, but why go through all the trouble? Like,
Okay, this introduction will be a bit sloppy. I don't know if that many people will be interested. Ah, whatever. It's just an introduction. I don't care. It should be fine. It's the Oilers that worries me the most, because I'll have to go over it. Well, the way I want to do it is I first want to start with just series and sums, then approximating functions, then Taylor series, then Taylor series of sine, cosine, and e to the power, and then just go from there. Okay.
pretty and all, but why go? Like, don't get me wrong, it's pretty and all, but why go through all the trouble of drawing the square?
Did I do it in 2 tries?
Well, that's because we can. Well, that's because.
I did fail twice.
Why do,
That's cool.
like, don't get me wrong. Square way? Like, don't get me wrong. Like, don't get me wrong. Square way? Like, don't get me wrong, it's pretty and all, but why go through all the trouble of drawing the square? We can just multiply them out.
Reverse speed right here. There we go. And then another one.
Well, that's because we can go even further. If we imagine a three-dimensional cube and we can ask.
Yep, I messed up again. This is going to be even shorter than 10 minutes.
Well,
That's because I always just screw up.
Well, that's because we can go.
Which means right now with this 10 minutes, I feel like it might shrink to 7 minutes in the end. I'm still amazed at the fact that -1 just drops out of e to the pi I. I mean, I feel like what's more amazing is the fact the formula rather than the identity, in my opinion at least. What's really cool, because you have two things. You have Euler's formula and the same thing basically, but Euler's identity. This being Euler's identity, e to the I pi plus 1 equals 0, and Euler's formula, which is e to the I x equals cosine x plus I sine x. And the thing is, was I the last math? I get bonus points of trying too hard. Do you use specific textbooks for research, or do you use anything that you find useful? I use LibreText mostly. I absolutely love LibreText. LibreText is amazing. He uses bookless books. Yeah, occasionally I do use bookless books for the elementary particles video. The bookless books were certainly something. Do you learn from textbooks, videos, online courses, or what? How can you get deep understanding of this complex subjects by that diversity? That's simple. I just use multiple sources. My main source usually is my favorite, the one and only, my beloved, libretext.org, which is just the best. It's absolutely best. For example, soon I'll be making an organic chemistry video. Well, the sequel to the organic chemistry video, this time about reactions. And for that video, Libertex, you mind cooperating with me on this? Because, like, I feel like you might be struggling. Hold on. Network. Oh, you won't let me refresh. That's fun. Oh, you're not letting me do anything. That's not nice. Give me a second, I have to figure this out. Ah, I figured it out, there we go. Libraries. So for the organic chemistry video I'm be making soon, I will use the OpenStax book, which is organic chemistry right here, OpenStax, and basically that video will be this chapter plus this chapter plus this chapter plus... I don't know, that's a maybe. So these 3 chapters. They all have just a couple of sub-chapters. And all of these will be into video. Any paper that was funded by even the smallest public funds ought to be publicly accessible for free. That is true. That is true. I agree. And also another thing, we should increase our public funding for research. Can you debrief me on how orders in reaction work? I have a test on it. In chemical reactions, not the right guy. I am not the right guy yet. I know theoretical chemistry, like, fairly well. I wouldn't say really well. I would say decent at best. I'm alright with theoretical chemistry, mainly because it's mostly quantum mechanics. Organic chemistry, I am a rookie. A massive rookie. I haven't even gotten to the... I've only made a video on IUPAC, haven't even gotten the reactions. So I don't think I'm the right person yet for that. And Twitter fun, to be honest, but I don't know how much in depth it goes on the topic. It depends! Depends on the textbook. I still have it saved in my bookmarks. Was it Fowler? I think it was this one. Or this one. No, that's completely unrelated. It goes pretty in depth. Let me read you something. I think it's this book. Let me stop the music. Let me read you something. We can start at the very beginning. One of the key points in particle physics is that special relativity plays a key role. As you all know, in ordinary quantum mechanics, we ignore relativity. Of course, people attempted to generate equations for relativistic theory soon after Schrödinger wrote down this equation. There are 2 such equations, one called Klein-Gordon, other called Dirac. Not interested in this, let's get into something a bit more juicy. There we go, that seems way more fun. Note that the minimum dimension for the matrix in which we can satisfy all 4 conditions, and thus psi is a 4 vector. This is related to the fact that these particles have spin. Let us investigate this equation a bit further. One of the possible forms of alpha I and beta is this one, where on us sigma. Oh no, sigma and alpha, that's fun. With sigma I at the 2-like-2 poly spin matrices. These matrices satisfy some very interesting relations. For instance, they know the equations. Once we know the matrices, we can study the plane wave solution, free particle. This is actually fairly straightforward. It's not as bad as it seems, it's just a wave function. If we substitute this solution, we find that u of p satisfies the eigenvalue equation of this. The eigenvalue problem can be solved easily, and we find the eigenvalue equation, there we go, which has the solution E equals plus or minus m squared c to the 4th plus p squared c squared, which is the one and only equation I've been looking for all that time. And that's why it got me so excited for this chapter. Is LibreText free? Yes, it is. That's what's so amazing about it. It's free. All of it is free. It's got... Listen, I don't mean to be that guy, but I am that guy, and I will shill for LibreText every day of the week. 600 biology books, 300 business books, 800 chemistry books, 100 engineering, 120 medicine, 8 languages, 50 geosciences, 150 Spanish, 200 humanities, 20 K-12, 300 mathematics, 100 physics. All of it. It's a lot. So to answer the question, it goes really in depth. Like right here, basically in order to explain why antiparticles exist, it's going into the Dirac equation, which is pretty in depth if you ask me. Of course and freedom, exactly. Alright.
Further, we can imagine a three-dimensional cube and we can ask, what does x plus y squared?
I messed up.
Well, that's because we can go even further. We can imagine a three-dimensional cube and we can ask, what does x plus y cubed equal to now? And
Okay, frames. Let's get back to it. Looking for the cube. Ha, pun intended. Did I not note down x plus y cube? Oh my goodness. I did not.
dimensional cube and we can ask, what does x plus y cubed equal to now? And we can decompose it into all of these different shapes. This kind of graphical representation can work not only for two variables, but even 3 points.
Okay, nest this.
And we can decompose it into all of these different shapes. And we can decompose it into all of these different shapes. This kind of graphical representation can work.
I shouldn't be hidden. Don't be hiccup. Come on. Check last message. By Mickey. I'm going to take NyQuil, fall asleep, play all day. Alright, they're fine. Bye. Have a good one. See ya. Good luck and good luck on finals. Or actually, Stetsos, I should say. It's confusing. It's really confusing. Takes a lot of mental effort to remember this.
Plus y cubed equal to now. And we can decompose it into all of these different shapes. This kind of graphical representation can work.
I messed up because there are no things in this render. No equations. I guess I could just make... Hold on, first of all, this rendered. So we should render another one to not waste any time. Up and down. Y number. And the describing movement is really simple. Just add whatever number you want and there it's moved forward. So to add whatever number we want, we're just gonna do text plus 4, I guess. That would be good enough. Okay, so this going to here and 0 alpha 0 alpha alpha 1 alpha 1 and emission to like 5, I would say. Well, I mean the keyframe of movement could be a bit greater because this sucks. That's dumb. It's not what I was looking for at all. Okay, let me just clear the keyframes then. And start over. How about right here, we move from this point up to this point. And right here, better if it starts disappearing right now. And then... Uh-oh, this should be a minus. Whoops! Okay, so a slight problem. This shouldn't be a minus, this should be a plus. how is it different from library Genesis? I don't know what library Genesis is. What's library Genesis? Library Genesis. Hold on. That's mirrors, isn't it? Is it an AI generated icon? Oh, whoops, that's not what I meant. I meant to go back. Oh, library is not legal. Oh, I see, it's a piracy. Then no. No, this is purely legal. Okay, let's multiply the x by -1. And it's confusing because x is actually y, so multiply it by -1. And now it's gonna be -0 because why not? And then we're gonna subtract from it 0.0001. Ha! I'm a genius! I am a genius. A certified genius! I've solved the problem. I mean, the sphere is gonna overlap it, but oh well.
X plus y cubed equals 9. And we can decompose it into all of these.
Okay, so then we also need to render another thing, which will be the overlay this time. And really quickly, let's walk it out. Hold on. Overlay. Overlay, overlay, then delete this. You go up, you delete, you go up at like 7, because why not? And then really quickly, because I'm x plus y cubed, that's x third, then plus x to y. I guess it'd be so much easier if I just do it this way. Let's just do. Do you know you can use keyframe and geonode parameters? You mean the keyframe that you showed me last time? Yes, I do know now. Rewatch when map becomes difficult video. That time of the month, isn't it? X, y, y, y. Okay, so we have x. Actually, not this way. Side to side should be. Oh, I did. Okay. And then it would be x3 plus x2y plus xy2 plus, that's all of x's, then a y, x2. Actually, let's do x first. Always x to y plus xy2 plus y3. That's it for the first one, correct? Give him any geonode parameters. The yellow one. You mean just the keyframe? Wait, I messed something up. Ah, screw it. I'm just gonna... I don't care for it. I'm not... My brain isn't working well. I just woke up. So my brain really is struggling. Not purple driver. Yes, I'm aware. X plus y cubed. Yeah, it's quicker for me to look it up than to... That's not the formula I'm looking for at all. Although it is quite clever, actually. That is a quite clever formula. Yeah, give me this. Decompose it. X cubed, Y cubed, 3x. Oh, never mind, this is good. Okay. Now there's 3 of them. Makes sense. But we want to do it in the right order. And what order are they appearing? Yeah, by the way. First x squared, then y. Well, first x cubed, then y cubed. Then we have these, which is 2x's, 1y. Okay, yeah, so that's the way we want to do it. X plus y cubed, if that's the 3, is equal to x cubed plus y cubed plus x squared y plus y squared x. I just crashed it! Oh no! Okay. Why is it using 40 different things? I'm sorry? What do you mean 40? Actually piss off with that then. There's a material. Why is it using 40 different things? Also cycles, GPU compute, 4000, why not? And what we'd actually need is this to be white, and then I'm gonna need another one which will be null, which have no alpha, then red, then green, then red, red, green, then red, green, green. You need power save. What's power save? Red, green, green, right here, orangish. Right here, yellowish, okay. So all of this will be null. And you will be red, you will be green. And then transparent. Right, will it look good? Yeah, we have some space at the bottom.
What does x plus y cubed equal?
Actually, yeah, we should do it step by step. Step by step will look better. Encoding overloaded? Oh no, OBS, well, what could have possibly happened? What could have possibly happened to make the encoding overloaded? Oh no, what a oh no. Plus Y and then... I should use F12, but F12 is so far away in the keyboard. Alright, one more sip of coffee, one more good one. Ah, there we go. Now cubed. Hi, the Beardman. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. My OBS is really not liking me rendering 2 things at once, which is a shame because later on we will render 3 things at once. We are cubing. Yes, we are cubing. We are in fact doing a cube. Yeah, whoops. My taskbar. There we go. I'm back. Now red. Red this. It happened to me so often when I just accidentally press render animation and just overwrite something important. It's really annoying. Alright. I don't understand how high quality videos like yours have this low views. Not many people care for them apparently. I mean... Also, I just need to give him... Well, my hope is... my hope is I just need to give him some time. That's the current plan, by the way. Only... Animated in Python. You mean with Manim, or with some other library? Because I do use Manim, or at least did use. Actually, I do use. I guess I will use it for the next video, probably. Or maybe even for this one, for the Taylor series. I feel like it would be much easier to visualize Taylor series with Manim than Blender. There we go. Matplotlib. That makes sense. Okay, I'm familiar. I think I'm an idiot. And the reason why I think I'm an idiot is because this is not fully saturated. This... Okay, it's fine. There we go. Now it's gonna fit much better with the animation. Okay, right here.
And we can plus x plus y
Cubed.
cubed equal to now. And we can decompose it.
As right here. This
Cubed
equal to now. There we go. So we have them all right here. Bring this in a bit closer, just to make it easier for myself. Why not to end power and use binomial expansion? Oh my goodness, Beardman, why? You mathifying? I'm not ready there. Listen, this is just an introduction. This is just introduction to polar coordinates, and only here we'll have Taylor series and Euler's formula, okay? We're not at the real maths yet. This is just introduction.
now. And we can decompose.
Okay, right here. We'll have all of them, so this... 3...
fit into all of these different shapes. This kind of graphical representation can work not only for two variables, but even
three. Oh boy.
different shapes. This kind of graphical representation can work not only for two variables, but
The thing is, I may have made the animations a bit too slow for the... These are at least 200,000 subscribers in your current collection of videos. Well, clearly YouTube algorithm does not think so. And who am I to judge the one and almighty YouTube algorithm? I am just a mere... Well, not quite a mortal, but you know. Reverse speed, there we go.
this kind of graphical representation.
No, not you reverse speed, you normal speed. You reverse speed. Okay.
This kind of graphical representation can work not only for two variables, but even three.
Right here we want to jump the snap. And for that we will add in the 3 variable cube, which looks like this.
Even 3 or more. 3 or more.
There we go.
Even 3 or more. And the point here is that we could multiply it out, but this way of doing things is a lot more clearer, understandable and direct than this equation. Like here you can see the reason for every single shape. Yeah, sure, maybe a bit overwhelming when the lot more clearer, understandable and direct than
Okay, so right here we're gonna still need the equation.
this equation. Like here you can see the reason for every single. Like
Oh my goodness, I'll just leave it there.
here you can see the reason for every single shape. Yeah. Yeah, sure, maybe a bit overwhelming when looking at separate parts, but when you combine them all, it's really simple actually.
There we go. Frame fault. We're only at 3 minutes! Oh no. Assume this is a visual representation of the quadratic formula, am I right? No, this is just the cube. This is just of the... Just cubing 2 numbers. Well, right here 3 numbers to be more exact. Quality community is always severely undervalued. Wants to go out their way to make your videos worse and more fast food, like the case of the algorithm. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think it's all the matter of audience. You see, whilst yes, there is a much bigger audience for low quality videos, that's supply and demand. If there is a much greater audience for low quality videos, then there'll be a lot more people making low quality videos, especially if it's easier. And because of that, I feel like if you're doing low quality videos, it's a matter of more luck than anything, because they're easy to make. And also, you will really quickly burn out your content, your novelty. However, if you're doing high quality, then you do become a permanent feature. So for example, it's hard for me, like how many people who've been making low quality content since, let's say, 2010 or 2014 do you know? There aren't all that many. That's because their novelty has worn out and their channels died. But everyone is familiar with Vsauce. Vsauce is an absolute unit of a channel. And Vsauce has been just slowly making videos, whatever he wants to, because they're really high quality and Vsauce actually cares. Multiplying the terms seems easy to me. That's actually the point I'm trying to make here. Is that there are 2 ways to do math. The non-abstract and the abstract. The non-abstract looks like this, and it's understandable. So this may not be easy, but it's understandable. You know why you're cubing. You know what cubing means. The abstract way, however, gives you more range. So for example, the next example I'm going to do here is that you can do non-abstract squaring, non-abstract cubing, non-abstract cubing with 3 numbers, but you can't do non-abstract hypercubing. Round view is just hard to break through. I don't know about that either. Well, I mean, I guess. I've been trying for 4 years now. But we'll see. The thing is, I have months. I have a couple of months left until I go broke. And so what I want to try now is I want to try doing weekly uploads for the next couple of months. If after 3 or 4 months I will turn it around into a sustainable career, then that's good. I don't need anything more. If it's sustainable, that's good enough for me. I just have to keep on making videos and it will slowly go up. If I won't be able to, well, I guess McDonald's is hiring, right? That should be fine, I think. Yeah, I mean, that could be something.
Pretty simple, actually. If I show you just the letters, you're gonna flip out. If I go to the graphical, if I show you just the letters, you're gonna flip out. If I go to the graphical disassembly of the cube, however, it all makes perfect sense. You know where it comes from. So now it's time to
Speed duration, not reverse.
cube, however, it all makes perfect sense. You know where it comes from. So now it's time to play the devil's. So now it's time to play the devil's advocate. If this way of doing math is so great and all, why do we need to solve the equations at all?
Okay. And then the rest of the animations. There's only 11 left for this chapter.
I mean, yeah, sure, math notation is optimized or whatever, but we could just as well use words, so why do we try to solve equations at all instead of just doing it graphically every single time? Well, it's because graphically every single time. Well, it's because of
There we go. Oh my goodness.
Well, it's because of abstraction. So basically, if we want to figure out the square with 2 numbers, easy. Cube with 2 numbers, easy.
Right here.
Figure out the square with 2 numbers, easy. Cube with 2 numbers, easy. Cube with
It. Reconnect then. There we go. Thank you for listening to me. And we just actually started out as low quality content creator. Depends. Maybe for the current days, but not back then. Hold on. Maybe for the current days, but 14 years ago. 2010, oh, I was correct. Yeah, like, the thing is, right now, this would be considered low quality garbage, but back in 2010, this was, to say average is like, yeah. The thing is, I want you to realize that in the year 2008 or 2010, 2006, most gaming videos, for example, had no editing at all. It was just the recording, and that's it. YouTubers would just record their videos and upload them with absolutely no editing whatsoever. Back in the day, it was a different time. People really often like to complain about the current YouTube, but the thing is, I would argue it's gotten better. Just humans like to make it, but more crazy. I take it as an insult. That's mean. Is this the new math video or something else? It is the new math video, yes.
easy. Hypercube with 2 numbers. Oh wait, how would I visualize hypercube? 2 numbers? Oh wait.
There we go.
mean, here's the thing. There is nothing special about squares and cubes from a mathematical point of view. The only thing you need...
Being less crazy is good. Maybe for you. Nothing gaming is crazy. I mean, that's how Markiplier started out. Markiplier used to do daily uploads because he would just like record himself playing a game for 3 hours, and then he would just cut this into 6 different videos and upload that to YouTube. You can see it if you want, but that is how Markiplier started out, just unedited videos. And all of them had the same thumbnail. Those were the good old days. Similar channels like this, but explain chemical engineering courses or basic concept. I do not know. No, unfortunately, no. I do know computer graphics channels like me. I don't know any chemistry, organic chemistry. I do know electrochemistry. That would be scrap science. But I don't know organic chemistry. Like Visual Penguins and Veritasium combined. I think, oh no, Gemma, just don't try. Gemma, I know you mean well, but just don't. I know you mean well, so I appreciate the effort, but those aren't compliments for me. You basically, it feels like you're calling me unoriginal. All this was 10. I mean, 2010 was 2005 was a wild time. Have you seen the internet in 2004? It's mad to think that's been just 2 decades since that what the internet looked like. It's insanity. Everyone knows Nile Red. Nile Red is such a famous chemist that non-chemists watch Nile Red. That's how we know you made it as a chemist. Hi, little Dodge. Think about no one's fully original but inspired someone else. If no one is... Just because no one is fully original doesn't mean calling me unoriginal isn't an insult. Like 1 in 2004. Yeah, but when you remember that time, don't you? 2004? Ah, what a day. Half-Life came out. That specific day is what I'm talking about. It is madness though. I know that people really often say that Half-Life is an amazing game, but the physics engine be a part of as a gameplay mechanic is insanity. Publish a version of a Blender modeling stream. You could do a daily upload, but you won't. Yes, I will not, because that would be low quality. That would be too low quality for my standards, unfortunately.
About them is that we evolved to interpret 3D world on a 2D plane. We've never evolved to optically process a 4D world. So whilst technically you could just apply the same method and just solve this equation with a hypercube, what's the point if no one can understand it anyway? That's why we usually just...
There we go.
That's why we usually just examine some sort of behavior, then we abstract it into something general, and that abstraction allows us to cross borders we normally wouldn't be able to cross. Like the 4th dimensionality of a cube. And so with that brief introduction in mind, just to set the general vibe, we can get into the real examples.
Okay, so that's the basic idea of an edit. I still need the equation for the cube. Also, this kind of sucks, the introduction. Hand reveal. You all do realize I've appeared in my videos already, right? Like, hold on, because I feel like hand reveal. I mean, Flame did the hand reveal first of all already, but second of all, You all do realize I appear in my videos from time to time.
Objects
Granted, actually, no, I don't have to go that back. Chemistry.
so like the
Why is basic chemistry so difficult?
Here's a hand review.
No, really, why is basic chemistry so
That's more than a hand.
about the
That's more than a handful.
reactions?
I'm starting to get the feeling that you'll not watch my videos that often. You remind me of Deadpool. Yeah. Yeah, I also... Humor is also my coping mechanism. Did you try and enhance your CEO for YouTube? Oh, what is CEO with an S? I don't know what CEO with an S is. During the clips, make it long short depending on talking. I mean, yeah, you gotta time it, right? I can't just pop in the clips willy-nilly. I have to time it correctly, otherwise the video will look awful. Alright, that's first like 3 minutes, after a minute. Nah, good enough. You don't have to use at. You don't have to use the at AHP. You can just do it, a username. That's it. That's enough. Because I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, Beardman. Nice excuse. You weren't watching my videos. Were ya?
this equation. Like here you can see the reason for every single shape. Yeah, sure, maybe a bit overwhelming when looking at separate parts, but when you combine them all, it's really simple actually. If I show you just the letters, you're gonna flip out. If I go the graphical disassembly of the cube, however, it all makes perfect sense. You know where it comes from. So now it's time to play the devil's advocate. If this way of doing math is so great and all, why do we need to solve the equations at all? I mean, yeah, sure, math notation is optimized.
Yeah, we need the equation set. Okay, hold on. I'm too like bored to do it by hand, so wolf from alpha. I'm gonna do it this way. Really doing something else with my eyes and just listening. Yeah, right, convenient excuse. I think you will get 50,000 subs before 2025. I doubt it. I heavily doubt it. I couldn't help but notice that there is no... My text is under the text. Z to the third power. Yeah, my text was under the text, wasn't it? Wolfram, you good, buddy? You seem to be struggling. Third. There, that's the form I was looking for. Piss. I could do the triangle, but no. A pyramid, I guess. Turn up the sound of the video preview. Oh no, that's my own little secret. And if you move forward, Brahma however comes to fighting with you. Right, one runs and actually. Oh, that's gonna be a fun one. That's gonna be a fun one to make. Because right here, basically, what we will want is an empty, and we just need to have our fingers crossed that the empty, if we parent it, so 320 negative 20, we just need to have our fingers crossed that if we parent this to the empty and if we rotate, then this is gonna change. Oh, it's changing, alright. The only problem is that's not supposed to move. Piss, or hear me out, this could work. What if I duplicate the icosphere, and right here, so now we have two icospheres. This icosphere will not have any geometry nodes. This icosphere, however, will have geometry nodes, but hear me out. We just delete the original geometry. And with original geometry deleted, now we clear transformation, and then right here we just say the other icosphere. I am a genius. There we go! Now we can rotate it all. Sweet. It was revealed to me in a dream that your next video will get 1 million views. Well, can't argue with that one. If things are revealed in a dream, then they always are true. Time for more coffee. You are so right, Beardman. Thank you so much for reminding me. You are so right. What's that website? You mean Wolfram Alpha? It's basically when you want an equation solved really quickly, then you just chuck it in. Hold on. I just need to stretch. Was revealed to me in a dream that your 6th video will get 563 plus views. Well, Happy's never been wrong. I've been stuck in a room with dragon statues recently, so I've learned to trust Happy's dreams. Nice balls you have to make it. Thank you. Finally, someone. My goodness. I was waiting for someone to come in and compliment my balls for once, you know? You all have no manners. And one last thing, which is the Taurus. Mesh Taurus. Taurus of a size, major radius 2. I think should do the trick. It's 2. Might be a bit on the edge. Nah, it should be fine. Minor radius don't matter. 90. That's 9. 90. Negative 90. Or 90. Doesn't matter. And then right here. I'm an idiot. Should be 4. Okay. Well, we learn something new every day. 4. 90. 90. 0. 90. And then 20. Negative 23. There we go. That looks right. Try coffee with cardamom. It's crazy good. That sounds a bit... I used to drink coffee with cinnamon. It was delicious every single time. But then I started min-maxing my coffee for the effects, and I just stopped drinking it for the taste. No, that's not what I meant. I meant this. Okay, no, we're gonna looking for normal or UV. I think UV is the one we're looking for, correct? That's back. No, it's not. I'm sorry, what is... There's no light anywhere. You never notice. Absolutely not. I think this is the one I'm looking for, right? Yeah, okay. Collar rump. Shrink it even further. And then muff. There we go. And now we can write here keyframe diad. Timeline. Neat. Happy, where'd you get my credit card numbers from? Because they are digits of pi. Well, technically you're not wrong. I smell of coffee and like the taste of car smoke, but no, the taste smell good but taste cringe. No, I don't know. That's actually a good question. That's actually a good question. Why can't some things smell good but taste awful? Like, our taste is influenced greatly by our smell. That's probably why, I guess. I guess the taste overrides the smell. Makes sense, actually. Alright, so this is rendering. Now what we need is the Wolfram Alpha. We need this to shove it. Just shove it into Blender. Because you can't smell bitterness. Ah, that explains so much. Oh my goodness, that explains so much. Yeah, because smelling is just the aroma, isn't it? It's not actually tasting. You can't smell a taste. You can only smell an aroma. X plus y plus z is equal to get ready to rumble. We have x cubed plus 3x squared y plus 3x squared z plus 3xy squared plus 6xyz plus 3xz squared plus y cubed plus 3y squared z plus 3yz squared plus z cubed. Compile as mesh. Do you know who puts this much effort into making videos? I wouldn't be surprised if you accidentally invent some groundbreaking theory in the process. I don't think so. I'm not that kind of person. The thing is... I know a little bit of everything, not a lot of nothing. It would take me a really long time to get to the point in most fields where I can actually start inventing theories. Crazy expressions in physics. Oh, I have seen them. I have seen them. Yeah, I have been there. I have seen them. I know it's not that long, but I mean... No, actually, I don't have to go anywhere. I mean, I have seen them. Okay. That's just for energy. Boy, this would be a fun one to explain. Actually, what we should do here... Oh my goodness, genius. That's just straight up genius. Open up frames and then the broken up thing right here. This. When it's broken up. Yeah. Offset. There we go. Oh, hell yeah. That's because right now what we could do is we could separate off each segment and add it to its own corresponding shape. Because every single one will have a corresponding shape. Well, some of them will have multiple corresponding shapes, but... Reinvent math while doing Blender. I already had that. I called it hyper-operational mathematics, but it didn't go anywhere. I should give it another try. I have gotten much better at science since then. I should give hyper-operational mathematics another try. Hey, we might! Maybe it will be a video idea, I don't know. Oh, I could look... Oh my goodness! Oh, that would be such a great collaboration with someone. Hyper-operational mathematics. Just seeing where we go with it. Oh, that'll be amazing. I could do it! Okay. Next month, I have a pretty fun idea for a video, for a big video, because, oh yeah, from now on, whilst I will be doing one video a week, I also want to do one big video a month. That's my goal. So basically, I'll do every month, I'll try to do one math video, one physics video, one chemistry video, one big video. That's my goal for hopefully the entire next year. And so, hyperoperation, that seems wrong. No, it's actually really great. It's basically, it was years ago, literal years ago when I did it, but basically I wanted to restructure math around hyperoperation. So you start with incrementation. Basically it works like this. You have A, up, N, up, B. And that's your general hyperoperation. So you have... you could also use, arrows to represent how many, but N is just in it to represent how many arrows you have. So you have incrementation, then you have addition, then you have multiplication, then you have exponentiation, tetration, penetration, so on and so forth, so on and so forth. And then basic idea was that I wanted to create the most general way to approach hyperoperations, and then also at the same time whilst also changing them. So create the most general theory and also change them and see what happens if you change them. These are just normal operations. Yes, but what hyperoperational mathematics was about is what happens if we rewire math to be centered around hyperoperational operations. So for example, hyperoperations basically. So for example, what if the fixed point to every single one of them was the same? So basically, fixed point, I think I defined as A, operated on, I don't remember what I used for fixed point. I think N bar? I don't remember. So if you operate A on a fixed point, it becomes A. And what happens if N would be constant for every single hyperoperation? So right now in normal mathematics it's not. So basically A plus 0 equals A, but A times 0 equals 0. So 0 isn't a constant fixed point. It changes depending on the operation. For multiplication, it is a 1, in fact. Which means that... I don't think that's how I define the fixed point. But that was one thing. Another thing was omegas. So basically, the set of numbers you can get from each operation. And basically, one thing I wanted to work towards is that given enough hyperoperations, because that's just one, there's also the down arrows, of course, anti-hyper operations. There were also hypo operations, which I don't even remember what they were. I think they were just the double arrows. So there were also hypo operations. And the basic idea was, if n is sufficiently enough, well, that's the question, right? The theory, which I've gotten nowhere near. Given an n that's sufficiently big enough, could the omega, so the numbers you could achieve just by operating with these operations, could omega just be all real numbers? No, there's a... By fully support. I mean, the problem is I've gotten nowhere with this. Absolutely nowhere. But there is a fun end goal. The problem is I would need someone who's a much better mathematician than me to help with this. But hey, maybe I could figure something. Maybe I could get like a collaboration with someone. Who knows? That'll be fun. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. 2. 1, 2. There we go. Hi there, Remco, by the way. Welcome. Useless math section. Mean. Reblux. Well, I mean, ideally YouTuber, right? Because if I want to make a video with them, I feel like I should be a YouTuber. That would take too much of Reblux's time. The mathematician for this. That's exactly what I'm saying. But wait, no. Why wouldn't you be able to get... Okay, so answer me. Why wouldn't you be able to get all real numbers just using hyperoperations? So for example, if you have a anti-operated of a 7, which would be anti-heptation, and if you anti-heptate A by B, then what number would that even be? It would certainly not be rational. Could you achieve transcendental numbers this way, for example? Could you achieve transcendental numbers using hyperoperations? So, well, hyperoperations, anti-hyperoperations, and hypo-operations. I think you can. That's the problem, Gemma. Think isn't good enough. Because I have honestly am ambivalent on this. On one hand, the higher you go, the broader the scope becomes. On the other hand, transcendentals are transcendentals, so it's not easy exactly to achieve them. What is hypo, and other operation? You can just think of it this way. You have A, B, and C, and then hyper operation. Then A anti-operation was C, B, A, and hypo operation was C, A, B, if I'm not mistaken. I might have screwed it up, but basically it's to go all the way, every way. I don't know, I did it years ago, I don't remember. I have 0 elements in it. So yeah, so you start with incrementation, decrementation, and, well, whatever you need to figure out how many increments you got. Can you link all the Hypermath video? Oh, as I mentioned, I've gotten nowhere. I've gotten so nowhere with this that I didn't even make a video on it. I feel like it wasn't worthy of a video. Like, I've defined everything, but I didn't do it much. I mean, it would be a fun collab, I'm just saying. It would be a fun idea for a video. So I'll see. I'll ask around with some mathematicians. And we'll see. Make it your opinion on the benevolent dictatorship. Well, that's what I'm doing here, so, you know, I'm all for it. We'll be having a Hypermath video soon, I guess. Soon-ish. I first need to find people to collaborate with me, and then we're gonna need to finish the videos. Videos, plural, I'm assuming, because, of course, there won't be just one channel. It might already exist, well, I'm not sure. Well, yeah, but, you know... Blissful ignorance. I don't care that it exists, it will be just for funsies. I wouldn't expect to do it just for the sake of it being useful. That takes away the beauty of math. It is certainly a fun idea. There we go. Ah, now we need to color all of them. Naked, what part goes your sexuality? I trying to get my... I'm sorry, but was my take incorrect though? I feel like I've gotten it spot on with the particles. I feel like I have gotten it spot on with the particles. No grouping of the terms seems wrong. Yeah, but that's because I want all of them to move to their corresponding shape. I mean, if I want to group terms to the extreme, I can just do this, right? Grouping terms to the extreme. Now, we're gonna need material, then we're gonna need red, then we're gonna need green, and then we're gonna need blue. And actually, that might be it. I will not be coloring all of them separately because even I'm not that insane. So instead we're just going to select all of the X's. And that's red. And then the Y's. That's green. And then the Z. That's blue. That looks sufficiently awful, I would say. You should release a t-shirt with a slice of pie logo if you own it. I do own it. Well, do I own it? I don't know. Tefta made it for me. The thing is, I could release that t-shirt, but proceeds from that would go to charity. I wouldn't take a cent. Not what slice of pie is all about. Okay, now, basically what we need is we need to separate all of them into pulpis. So basically, hold on, we need to separate all of them into separate arguments. Or just separate objects. There we go. Wish there was an easier way to do it. I really do. Unfortunately, Blender does not recognize different things separated by a plus. There we go. Make it, the graviton doesn't exist if it's ace. Graviton would be ace. Graviton would totally be ace. Graviton would be the only ace in there. Doesn't it only couple with gravity? Like that's ace behavior. Basically coupling with itself. Understand from a professional, don't try this at home. Okay, so there we go. Now what we can do is we can select all of these, keyframe, and at 250, this will just move away. Actually at 100, it could move up, and then it could move away. And right now, all of these will need their own corresponding thing. Great. Right here, actually, I should select all of these. Then I should do object origin geometry in the keyframe again. Spawn by keyframe, because if I don't, then bad things will happen. That's that's x cubed. Then x squared plus y is right here. X squared plus y. X squared plus y. This is going to be a mess. X squared z. I can see the problem with this approach. Okay. I can already see the problem. This is gonna be fun. This is going to be just splendid. Let me just make all of these disappear, and then I'm gonna one by one have them appear and bind the correct shape. Okay, so right here we have all of these. Neat. Then xy squared, that would be this one. Right. Okay, z cubed is also easy because it's right here. Y cubed is also easy because it's in the middle. Let's for now just deal with XYZ is also easy because it's this one. XZ squared, just pass for now. XYZ, once again, easy because it is this one. XY squared, that's also simple because it's the bottom. Then right here, XY, right, this one. Okay, neat. XYZ, that's easy because it's this one in the back. This is also this one right here. Pass for now, pass for now. It's this. And we should have one more. There we go. That should be the last one, I think. Okay, neat. Now we need the rest, because so far this is what it looks like. All of them moving to their own corresponding shapes. Okay. It's fine, we've got only a couple shapes left. This right here is right this one. Oops, hold on. Is it still rendering, by the way? Oh no, it rendered. That's neat. I'll have to deal with that then soon too. YZ, that's this. YZ, that's this. YZ, this. Y squared Z, that's this. Y squared. z, that's this. Xz squared, that's this. Xz squared, that's this. Xz squared, that's that one in the back. And then x squared z. X squared z right here at the bottom. And last x squared z right here. Okay. And there they go, each one to their own corresponding shape. Okay, good. It's weird to see 9 people watching. 9 is still a lot. 9 is still a lot for me. Now we can do... Oh no, we do need to do PNG because it's gotta be... Yeah. Why is there a file txt in there? What's file txt doing in my thing? New folder. Let's call it animation. I'm so creative. Animation accept PNG with alpha. That's correct. And then no background images. Render. Oh. Okay, well, that was a bit exhausting so far. But there we have it. The first half is fully rendered. I'm so tired. There is a line between genius and madness, and Maker is sitting on that line playing with some chemicals. Speaking of playing with some chemicals, yesterday I've set my desk on fire. Did I mention that? There was like a... I almost poisoned myself with plastics. And it burned one thing. One thing which I wasn't supposed to burn, it was like a thing to my bag. And I just melted it off. Like a piece of plastic. That was when I was just testing the flammable stuff for the plate. Yeah, I've almost set my entire office on fire, actually. But fortunately, I didn't. Was that your clone dog in the background? No, no, come on, clones. What clones? Come on, what clones? Don't be ridiculous now. Totally not. Okay, well, I have 3 days. My goodness, usually when I'm 3 days away from finishing a video, I have way less finished than this. Because all I have to do is script the oilless segment. Render the polar coordinates, edit up the polar coordinates, and then that's good. I'm not behind. I'm not behind the video. Well, I feel like I'm gonna go. It's been 2 hours. I need to go for a walk. I have that need in me. I've been... I haven't had much time to rest the recent couple of days. And I'm still waiting on an email today, which will be pretty important. So I don't think I'll get much rest today either. Go with some chocolate. I'm not in the mood. Oh my goodness, the email came 3 hours ago. Whoops, should have checked it. I'm fine, whatever, pissed me. Anyway, I'm gonna go, I need to go for a walk. And for now, that'll be it. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.